Jacob, in his final moments, gathers his 12 sons around him, preparing to share a vision of their futures. This is a monumental moment, a patriarchal tradition, where the father's words carry the weight of blessings and prophecies. These aren't just casual goodbyes, they're significant, shaping the trajectory of each son's life, and in turn, the future of the 12 tribes of Israel. The setting is intimate, the air heavy with anticipation. Jacob, despite his waning strength, is filled with a divine clarity. He understands the magnitude of this moment, the ripple effects his words will have on generations to come. As he looks upon his sons, each one unique in character and destiny, he prepares to speak, to bless, to prophesy, and as the room grows quiet, the sons leaning in to catch every word, the legacy of Jacob is about to be etched deeply into the annals of time. As his sons gather around him, Jacob begins with his firstborn Reuben. Jacob addresses Reuben first, speaking of a turbulent future. Reuben, the firstborn, should have been the one to receive the birthright blessings, but his impulsive actions cost him dearly. Jacob describes him as turbulent as the waters, an imagery that captures Reuben's unstable nature. His impulsiveness, represented by the restless waters, led him to make a grave mistake, sleeping with his father's concubine. This action not only tainted his character but also affected his future and that of his descendants. Jacob's prophecy for Reuben was clear. Because of his instability and his inability to control his passions, Reuben would no longer excel. This was a stern warning and a tragic prophecy for Reuben, a consequence of his own actions, and so, Reuben's future is painted with the colors of his past actions. Next, Jacob turns to Simeon and Levi, expressing his concern for their violent tendencies. These two brothers, known for their fierce anger and cruelty, had previously avenged their sister Dinah by slaughtering the men of Shechem. Jacob's prophecy for them is not one of blessing but rather a warning. He wishes not to be associated with their violent deeds, saying, "Cursed be their anger, so fierce, and their fury, so cruel." Jacob goes further and prophesies that Simeon and Levi will be scattered and dispersed among Israel. This prophecy eventually comes to pass, as the tribe of Levi becomes a tribe of priests dispersed throughout the land, and Simeon's tribe is absorbed into Judah's territory. This dispersion symbolizes the dilution of their violent tendencies and allows their potential for good to flourish. Jacob's words to Simeon and Levi serve as a stark reminder of the consequences of their actions. Judah, however, receives a powerful blessing from Jacob. He is likened to a lion returning from the hunt, full of strength and majesty. Jacob's words are not just a testament to Judah's potential but also a prophecy about a future ruler from his lineage. Jacob proclaims, "The scepter will not depart from Judah, nor the ruler's staff from his descendants, until the coming of the one to whom it belongs, the one whom all nations will honor." This prophecy points to a time when a great leader will arise from Judah's lineage, a leader who will command the respect and obedience of all nations. It is a prophecy filled with hope and promise, signaling Judah's rise to power and the consequential impact on his descendants. Jacob's words hint at a future ruler from Judah's lineage, a prophecy with far-reaching implications. Jacob continues to bless each son individually, sharing insights into their destinies. Let's delve into these remarkable blessings. Zebulun is likened to a haven for ships, a prophecy that foretells his descendants' future relationship with seafaring and trade. Jacob's words, "Zebulun shall dwell at the haven of the sea," are a testament to this. Next, Issachar's blessing is rather unique. Jacob describes him as a strong donkey, lying down between the sheepfolds. This vivid imagery suggests that Issachar's tribe would be hard-working, yet content with a simple and peaceful life. Then, we have Dan. Jacob's blessing for Dan is intriguing, as he refers to him as a serpent, a symbol of wisdom and cunning. Dan shall judge his people, Jacob prophesies, hinting at the important role Dan's descendants would play in Israel's history. Gad's blessing is brief yet powerful. Gad, a troop shall tramp upon him, but he shall triumph at last. This prophecy suggests that despite facing difficulties, Gad's tribe would eventually overcome their trials. Jacob's blessing for Asher is one of prosperity. "Bread from Asher shall be rich, and he shall yield royal dainties," Jacob declares. It's a blessing of abundance, indicative of the fertile lands Asher's tribe would inherit. Finally, we have Naphtali, described as a deer let loose, a symbol of agility and grace. Jacob's words, "He gives beautiful words," suggest that Naphtali's tribe would be known for eloquence and artistic expression. Each son receives a unique blessing, reflecting their individual strengths and challenges. These blessings are more than just words of a father to his sons. They're prophecies, shaping the future of the tribes of Israel. Jacob's blessings are a testament to the unique roles each tribe would play in the story of Israel, a legacy that continues to inspire and influence generations to this day. Jacob then turns to Joseph, his favored son, and gives him a blessing filled with abundance. Joseph, who had already been through so much, from being sold into slavery by his brothers to rising to power in Egypt, is likened to a fruitful vine, a symbol of fertility and prosperity. This blessing is not just about material wealth but also about spiritual and emotional abundance. It's a testament to Joseph's resilience and the great potential that Jacob sees in him. Jacob's blessing to Joseph is unique. He doesn't just foresee a future for Joseph, he paints a picture of a future filled with growth and success. This prophecy, like Joseph's vibrant coat, sets him apart from his brothers, highlighting his special place in Jacob's heart and in the grand narrative of the Bible. Joseph's blessing, full of vivid imagery, reflects his father's deep affection and high hopes for him. Finally, Jacob speaks to Benjamin, likening him to a ravenous wolf. This is a powerful metaphor, symbolizing Benjamin's fierce nature and determination. In the biblical context, a wolf is a strong, relentless, and skilled hunter. By comparing Benjamin to such a creature, Jacob foresees his son's potential for both leadership and conflict. Jacob's prophecy goes further, describing Benjamin's actions in the morning and evening. He says, "In the morning he devours the prey, in the evening he divides the plunder." This suggests Benjamin's resilience and resourcefulness, as he is capable of hunting for his needs and then sharing his spoils. The prophecy also implies a dual nature: the hunt in the morning, the division of plunder in the evening. This could point towards Benjamin's potential for both aggressive pursuits and communal responsibilities. Jacob's words paint a picture of Benjamin's fierce nature, hinting at his potential for both greatness and danger. As Jacob nears the end of his life, he gives his final instructions to his sons. With the weight of years and wisdom, he looks upon his 12 sons, each a unique piece in the grand tapestry of their family's history. Jacob knows his time is short, and he uses these final moments to guide his sons one last time. Jacob's final words are filled with a blend of fatherly love, wisdom, and a touch of divine insight. He speaks to his sons about the importance of unity, of standing together as brothers, and of honoring their family's legacy. He advises them to uphold the values that have defined their family, to live with integrity, and to serve their God with unwavering faith. Turning his attention to his burial, Jacob makes a heartfelt request. He yearns to rest with his ancestors, to be buried in the cave in the field of Machpelah near Mamre, in the land of Canaan. This is the burial site of Abraham and Sarah, of Isaac and Rebekah, and of Leah, Jacob's first wife. It's a place that holds deep significance for Jacob, a place that binds him to his lineage, to his past, and to his faith. As Jacob's life draws to a close, he gathers his strength for one final act. He draws up his feet into the bed, breathes his last, and is gathered to his people. It's a peaceful passing, a gentle transition from this life to the next. Jacob leaves behind a rich legacy, a family that will grow into a nation, and prophecies that will echo through the ages. And so, Jacob's life comes to an end, leaving behind a legacy of profound prophecies and a family destined to shape the course of history. His journey may be over, but his story continues in the lives of his descendants, in the pages of the Bible, and in the hearts of those who find wisdom in his words.